Crazy game today. Game 4, Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Tyrese Haliburton, man, went off, dropped a 24 piece. But really, the star of the game, I got to give it to Myles Turner. This man had 29 points, 9 rebounds. And this man was lighting it up from the deep. He had about 7 threes. 7 threes, man. In crucial moments in the game, man. Momentum shifting moments. Shout out to Myles Turner for doing his thing today, or whenever you're watching this, as they're preparing for Game 5. Pacers are up 3-1. Can they close in Milwaukee? That's the biggest question. Tyrese Haliburton, it's probably one of his best offensive games, scoring wise, but facilitating wise, not the best. But the person that took most of that load facilitating was mainly Andrew Nembhard and Pascal Siakam. Man, I tell you, this team is a full depth of just players that's just gonna help each other. It's not a one-man show, even though obviously you have your star players. But in terms of just everybody contributing, everybody getting their own buckets, everybody eating, man. Everybody eats. Double digits everywhere. You have about 6 people in double digits on the team, and possibly 8 with 2 people with 8 points in McConnell and Shepard. So, yeah, man, it's a complete team, man. And that's the Pacers. They're going to play a full team, everybody eating. Everybody ain't just running up and down the court. Everybody going to eat. That's the biggest part that I love about this team. Before this, for me, I had to have some type of hesitancy before this game, because knowing that Dame is out, knowing that Giannis Antetokounmpo is out, I had a little bit of hesitancy on whether the Pacers were going to be ready. And here's why. Mainly, they have lost against a lot of under 500 teams in the season. They also have lost against teams without their star player, because of maybe we're young and, well, the Pacers, they're young and they just probably just playing down to their opponent. And then those other players step up to the plate and they get the win. So I had a little hesitancy on whether we would get it done. I was hoping that they were ready. And guess what? They were ready, because you know what? I had an idea of who was going to be on the Bucks to step up, and that would be Chris Middleton, who was an all-star. Brook Lopez, who was an all-star. He just turned back the clock to them Brooklyn Nets days. And hey, like I said, Pacers had to be ready, because they sure as hell was trying. It was really trying to get this upset. But Pacers, they stood strong. They stood strong and they got the dub. And also Andrew Nembhard, Bobby Portis, they got into it in almost the first 5 minutes of the game, which is crazy. So that was a big loss for the Bucks. But Andrew Nembhard stayed in, contributed very well with 15 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Also shooting 75% from 3, shooting 3 for 4. Hey, man, plus 17. Credit to Andrew Nembhard. Man, Indiana Pacers, one more game. One more. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I might be a little worried, considering the Indiana Pacers also went really hot this game. They went really hot, lighting it up from deep, man. They really did. And hey, man, that's one thing I'm a little worried about coming in for the next game, for them to close in Milwaukee, because they shot 51% from three, man. 51% from 3. 51%. 22 out of 43 shots to 36% Milwaukee. Now, I'm hoping that the Pacers are ready, and hopefully in the gym they can repeat it. Maybe not exactly the same, but just not stink up the joint, because that's always a thing where we'll have a hot day, a hot game, and then we go cold. So hopefully the Pacers are locked in on both ends and shooting wise, so we can get the job done. Because the biggest part will be getting the job done as quick as possible, in preferably Game 5, so you can prepare for the next series between the Sixers and Knicks. Most likely the Knicks. And prepare. So and rest. So all of that. So I think Pacers, it may be even much crucial to handle game 5 more than game 4. As much as this was a hard fought game, hey, it's gonna be a dog fight in Milwaukee. And we may need that Pascal Siakam that we got in those first 2 games. We gonna need him. We is gonna need him. Considering also Bobby Portis, who's gonna have his fans on by him. And we're gonna be the enemy as Pacer Nation going into Milwaukee. Cause hey, we had Nembhard back. We had Myles Turner and all them people's back. When it was a whole bunch of different ruckus, a different type of heated moments. But when you go back to Milwaukee, that's where the players' mentality has to be all-time high, on focus to get the win. Don't let them get you out your game, get you out your element. Definitely people like Bobby Portis and Patrick Beverley. But hey, we're gonna have to see what happens, man. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully the Pacers can handle business. If you a Bucks fan, how you feel about it? Yeah, man, Pacer Nation, man. You already know what it is, man. But hey, it's been a minute. We haven't won a playoff series since 2014. That's been said. We've been getting swept tons of times. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm out. I'm Sheldon Carter, signing off.